And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Well, these Reds, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And they'll do it again. The 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And ball one.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
The center fielder,
TJ Friedel, the next to hit for the Reds. Grounded out his first time up. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. One down, base is empty. Fastball for a strike.
Nope, outside.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And it's a hitter. It's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in. So you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. It's hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it'd be called a ball. But either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Foul ball.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
2 down, nobody on. On the ground, right side. The throw to first, and the Reds go 1-2-3. Nobody left for Cincinnati. They trail in this one 11-0.
I try to open up, but then I close tight. 'Cause who could understand what I feel like is what I feel like.
Taking a look at some notable Rookie of the Year candidates this season. Pagad back to work. And a base hit up the middle.
Another big game. He's looking pretty much unstoppable at the plate. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Here's the left fielder, Ian Happ. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses inside. And safe. It's a stolen base. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. Singy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Check swing, no appeal. Activity in the bullpen for the Reds. Tony Santillan up and throwing for Terry Francona. Barlow warming up as well. Pagad checks the runner. Sullivan dives back in safely. And that one lifted in the air center field. Friedel pulls it down. Runner tags at second. Now he decides against it, and he's back in at second. Here's Kyle Tucker.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game.
They're merciless. I'd say a questionable decision to steal third right there with a big lead. Probably won't be received well in the other dugout.
Next one misses, and the count is 1-1.
1-1.
Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. That one felt good. His second home run of the game. It's 13-0.
That pitch looked like the splitter, but normally doesn't stay that high in the zone. The bottom falls out, at least to bring it around belt level, but that one just stayed up, and with that kind of velocity, it's going to get hit really hard, as it did right there.
Now the Reds manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Emilio Pagan out of the game, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. So they turn things over to the righty, Tony Santillan. He's into the game with the bases empty. Dansby Swanson stands in. First pitch, and he just misses. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away.
Now batting first baseman.
2 down, bases empty. And now the first baseman, Michael Busch. This one smoked. Could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got his second double of the game.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
And now Pete Crow Armstrong. That one misses. Ball 1. Bunting for a hit. He pops it up. Bare hands it. Tough play to first. Save. And runners at the corners after the infield single.
It doesn't surprise anyone when he gets on base by dropping down a bunt. I mean, this is just the latest example of him using his speed to his advantage and showing off his skills with the bat. That was very nice.
Here's Nico Horner. Just missed. Busch on third. Crow Armstrong on at first with 2 down. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. In to score is the runner from third. It's an RBI single. It's 14-0. So they're at the corners now. Now John Birdie. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Runner from third comes across, and it's an RBI single. 15-0. That extends his hitting streak to an even dozen. Singy, do opposing pitchers start to take notice when a guy's on a roll like this?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. It's not like it changes the scouting report on a guy or anything like that too much, but you're aware of who's swinging the hottest bat, and that's definitely him right now.
Here's a big power threat. Kelly Sullivan, 1 for 4 with a double. Just missed. Fouled off left side. Here's a 1-1. And that one missing low.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Coming home. He'll score easily. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third.
Now batting, number 22.
Now the Reds manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Tony Santillan gives way, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher for the Reds, Scott Barlow.
58.
He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Here's the catcher to hit, Cody Sullivan. He's a guy who does it all. Fought off foul. Sullivan launched a pair of homers in his last game. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
On a line out towards center. Friedel makes the catch, and that'll do it. All in all, 10 come to the plate. They bat around and 5 score. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. Cubs lead it 16-0. Back here in Cincinnati, now the left fielder, Austin Hayes.
Austin Hayes.
In the air, left field. Coming on is Happ. He's there to make the catch. And there's one away. So digging in,
Up
Cooper
next,
Bowman.
For the Reds, third baseman, Cooper Bowman.
There's a strike.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball
Now
and then
batting,
bury that
the right
curveball down
fielder,
low to get him
Stewart.
swinging. Now, especially with how
Fairchild.
effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Fairchild at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout. So he's perfect through 6. The Cubs are on top 16-0. Top of inning number 7. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder,
Leading
Ian
off
Happ.
for the Cubs, left fielder, Ian Happ.
Gets under it and pops it up. De La Cruz puts it away for the out. And a quick out,
Now
number
batting,
1.
Right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Kyle Tucker digs in now. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back. Gone. And he's gone yard again. That's his third home run of the game. And they add on. It's 17-0.
He's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Next to hit, Dansby Swanson. That smash towards center. Friedel pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, first base.
2 outs,
Michael
base is
Busch.
empty. Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Friedel settles underneath it. Makes the catch, inning over. Cubs get one on the solo shot. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. Back after this on the show. Back here at Great American Ballpark, and now the DH, Santiago Espinal.
Santiago Espinal.
You know, he's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. That one pushed foul. He swings and fouls one off.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
3.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
2 down, bases empty. Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. The sweeper catches the inside part of the plate for a strike. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the 5th time today. Incredible.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
And welcome back to the
Leading off for
ballpark.
the Cubs,
Ready to
the
begin the
designated
8th.
hitter,
Now it'll
Pete
be the
Crow
Cubs
Armstrong.
DH, Pete Crow Armstrong. And that
Ball
one
one.
is downstairs. And that's ball 1. Barlow, in his 8th season, he features a slider, a slurve, and he works in a 4-seamer. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. And that one is off the wall. In safely with a double, his 2nd of the day.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
So a man aboard. So here's Horner now. Ripped on a line to center. Friedel makes the play. Runner tags at second, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Third baseman, John
Now
Birdie.
the third baseman, John Birdie. Popped up, and that's foul. And a swing and a miss.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean,
0-2.
that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Back up the middle and a base hit. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and the lead continues to grow. One gone, runner at first. Here's the center fielder, Kelly Sullivan. That one the other way. Off balance feed. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Now batting, number 22.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Cody Sullivan will hit next. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And it's into the gap. Coming home. He will score. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Scott Barlow will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds, Taylor Rogers.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
He makes the grab, and that'll do it.